So, welcome back. Here we'll be talking about the public access and how we should control the people's opinions on the internet and on Facebook. Here in the TED Talk, you'll see Danelle Dixon talking about an experience she's had on Facebook of her being on YouTube and seeing some comments that are pretty harsh about her. This TED Talk, presented in 2017, is basically about how and why you should control public opinions on Facebook. So here it is, have a look.
My son shared the video with their friends, and my older son, who was 15 at the time, came to me and said, "Hey mom, you should take a look at the comment." He seemed embarrassed. I got nervous. Top comment, "I'd fuck that." Next one, "Yeah, I'd fuck that too." Then a feminine sounding alias jumped in and said, "Hey, not cool. This is an articulate woman and we should focus on the argument." And then added, "But I'd fuck that too."
She's also bringing a good point where you don't really control what people think of you on the internet. Well, you do in a certain way because you control what you display in there, but you can't really control how people see it. Because as she says, trolls do.
But I can't control my online persona or how I want others to see me because the trolls get to contribute to it. What was once an issue reserved just for famous people now becomes relevant to all of us.
She's also bringing out a good point where companies tend to pretend that they're not necessarily looking at you. However, you should be aware that they are looking at you, and Google always know what's written in your Gmails, and your iPhone always know where you are, even though, as she says, your location is turned off.
But no matter how in control that you think you are of your privacy, you are not. You don't actually own your Facebook profile and your photos. Google scans, still today at least, scans all of your Gmail. Your iPhone knows exactly where you are at all times, even if you have location services turned off.
Basically, the people we need to be aware of are the ones we don't really know about. They could use your information and create a whole different profile of who you are on the internet based on your pictures. It's crazy to believe that there's no control about that.
What I'm afraid of is that unknown villain, that person making anonymous threats, that company that I've never heard of, or that stranger that has unbelievable amounts of data about me and my family.
Next, I'll let you listen up to what she has to say about the hashtag Gamergate. It's pretty intense.
Hashtag Gamergate. Gamergate is a movement that uses a hashtag as an opportunity to harass people both online and offline. They found personal information, phone numbers, and address, and they posted that online. The release of this personal information resulted in real physical threats in their offline lives of rape and death and massacres and bombings. There's been some progress. Some platforms, they've made improvements technically to their filtering, to their reporting technologies with respect to hateful content. It is some progress.
Our speaker said that she believes that there was progress that had been made for filtering and then recording what had happened. But I mean, at this point, it's more than just filtering and recording. We need the public access, the government, to do something about it. And this is where I think that public access goes over private data. We need to be able to focus in the right things and attack the right people that do such harms to what could be and what should be a peaceful internet where you can discover a whole bunch of things. I'll let you to it and think about it. Thank you very much.